Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namani Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschadeshtarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So today we are looking at the topic of Visarga Sandhi, the next main type of Sandhi after Ach Sandhi. So in Ach Sandhi we saw 7 subtypes. Subtypes means the rules, various rules in Sandhi. So yes, you have to remember these. As Ach Sandhi also, the subtypes, they should be remembered and so that you can work it out. So now Visarga Sandhi is basically, there is a Purva Varna, which is a vowel, then there is Visarga, and Para Varna, it can be a vowel or a consonant, anything. See, Visarga should always comes after a vowel only. You should remember this. Visarga or Anuswar is never after the consonant. Anuswar also and Visarga also will always be after vowel. They are known as Ayogavaha, meaning they will only come after vowels. They will never come after a consonant. So, that's why when it comes to Visarga, we will see that, see, Purva, just before Visarga, there will be a vowel, then there is Visarga, and after that can be any letter. Okay, so you can see here, Purva letter is only vowel. Yeah. Then there is Visarga, and there is Paravarna, which is, it can be vowel or consonant also. So the change that happens to the Visarga, that is known as Visarga Sandhi. What will happen with the Visarga? Whether it stays or there is elision, it undergoes lopa, it disappears, or whether it becomes O or something like that. That's Visarga Sandhi. Okay. So, if you want to see the combinations, Purva letter is only vowel, meaning before Visarga out of 13, it can be any vowel. Right? It can be any vowel. Visarga can have, before Visarga, there can be Akar, Akar, Ukar, Ukar, Ikar, Ikar, Rikar also. It can be anything before Visarga. Examples are less of Rikar or like that, but technically speaking, any vowel can be there before Visarga, like that. Yes, Prabhu.
How do you pronounce Visarga when Rikara comes there?
Yeah, so you just pronounce short H after R. 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 You know, like you just, basically Visarga is what? Visarga is the short H sound. Hakara. That's Visarga. A short Hakara. It's like that. So you say Ramaha, Ramaha. Similarly, Guruhu, Dhenuhu. Similarly, if it was a Visarga followed by R, you know, like if you want to say something like, some word like Matrihu, so it will become R and Hu, Rh, you know, like that. But there are very less words, usually with R and all, they will not be much. Some in Vedic, some you find some examples that way. Otherwise, you will primarily find all these. There are many, you know. Visarga is also called Visarjaniya. Please remember this also. That's just another name of Visarga, Visarjaniya. That is also another name of Visarga. In sutras and all, Visarjaniya name is used for Visarga. Okay. So, this is the overview. So, we can see now one cases. See, this one is the first. So, here this lady has given some names for these sandhis. Shivoham sandhi, she says. Because it works like with example she is naming the sandhi, like Shivaha plus aham becomes Shivoham. So that's how she is naming. There is no name as such. This is just specific name given by her. In Sanskrit, if you study from Laghu Siddhant Kaumudi or Ashtadhyayi, there is just the sutra. The sutra will be there. So sometimes those sutras can be turned into names. Sometimes there is just no name for that sandhi. So you just have to remember what action happens. So some sort of name is being given here as Shivoham sandhi, but it is not universal name. It is name specific to this book. So what is the sandhi? You can see. If you have before Visarga Akara, you see this is Visarga, H dot, and before that you have Akara, and after is also Akara, what will happen? The whole thing will turn into O and then Avagraha, like that. So you can see, when a Visarga is preceded by a short A, and followed by short A, all together they become O, like that. Like Shivaha plus Aham becomes what? Yes, Shivaha plus Aham. Yeah, it becomes Shivoham. So what is happening? You can see this Visarga, Shivaha, this short Hakar was there with a nasal little bit slightly, it's a shorter one, it's not exactly Ha, it's a short one. So Shivaha plus Aham. So what happens here is that particular Visarga turns into O, and then the next A becomes Avagraha. So this becomes Shivoham. Basically that Visarga is turning into Okar, like that. So then once it turns Okar, then you can say even Purvarup Sandhi, Shivo plus Aham. Yesterday we saw the Purvarup Sandhi, right? Like Dehino plus Asmin becomes Dehinosmin. Similarly, here also Shivo plus Aham becomes Shivoham. So literally what is happening is here actually this Visarga is being replaced by U first, U, then that U and A plus U becomes O by Guna. This is the complete process. The Visarga is being replaced by U first. So you put the syllable U, but then before that there is A. You can see this, A. Then A plus U becomes what? Guna Sandhi. A plus U, O. So that's how this becomes Shivo. And ahead is Aham. Now you apply Purva Rup Sandhi. So this becomes Shivoham. Like that. So that is what? This is it. So basically Visarga is turning into O followed by Avagraha. Namaha Astu becomes, yeah, Namostu. Namostu te. You must have said, right? Yes, Namostu te. These words are common in prayers and all. So here are examples. So she is showing first resolve. Apply the Visarga Sandhi rule. Okay. Krodha plus abhijayate. Prabhu, what will it be?
Krodaho, Krodaho Vijayate.
What will it be?
Krodho Vijayate.
Yeah. Krodho bhijayate. Where is this from? Bhagavad Gita. Right? Bhagavad Gita. Dhyayato vishan pumsa sangasteshu pajayate sangat sanjayate kama kamat krodho bhijayate. So that's the phrase. Krodha plus abhijayate becomes krodho bhijayate. If you see in Gita, you will be seeing that. Purushaha plus ashnute. Julian, prove. Purushošnute. This is also Bhagavad Gita. Purushošnute. Panchadashaha plus adhyayaha. Yes, Mataji. Yeah. Panchadashodhyayaha. Like that we say, right? Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Supanishassu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Purushottama Yogo Nama Panchadashodhyayaha. Like that. So Panchadashodhyayaha. This one. Purusha plus Ashnute, Purushošnute. Karmanaha plus Anyatra. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, so this is all Gita, karmanonyatra. Like that. Yajnarthat karmanonyatra, lokoyam karma bandhana, tadartham karma kaunteya, mukta sanga samachara. Purnaha plus aham, purnoham. Bhaktaha plus asi, what will it be? Bhaktosi mein sakha cheti, rahasyam hi etaduttyamam. Krishna, Bhagavad Gita. Right? Kutah plus ayam, kutoyam. Samiddha plus agni, samiddhogni. So you see, samiddha, samiddha. So before visarga, what is this? Akara is there. Sometimes by hearing samiddha, somebody may feel dha is there before visarga. No. Visarga means it will always be followed by a vowel only. 100%. Similarly, anus, yeah. Yeah?
Is visarga often at the end, always at the end?
Visarga?
Yeah. Or can it also be in the middle of the word?
It can be at the middle of the word, no problem. But the point is that, yeah, it will always be followed by vowel. Like middle of the word, you can see. Bhagavatam. Radhyantasto hyabhadrani. See, what is happening here? Actually, this is one word. It should be like this. Radhyantastho. So, what is happening here? Radhyantaha. You see, this taha is there, no? This is actually in the middle of the word. And this is one word. This is all just one word. Radhyantastho. That way. So you can see visarga is coming in between. So many words like that. Visarga comes, many words. Dukkha. Even the word dukkha, what is happening with that? Oh, I pressed some other. You see, this word, dukkha. You see what is happening? Visarga is coming where? In between. In between actually. Before that there is ukara, du, and after that there is this vyanjana, kha, dukha. You will not say dukha. This is dukha. Yeah. Sukha is plain, sukha, but dukha is not plain. Sukha, dukha, like that. Dukha, this way. So, like that. It can come in between also. It's possible. You can see here. Sthitaha plus asmi. What will this be? Sthitosmi. Okay. So similarly, namosti, namostu, yovatisthati, konyosti. See, konyosti. Kaha plus anya becomes first konyaha, and then konyaha plus asti becomes konyosti. You know. Yeah, double after one another. Tumulaha plus abhavat, tumulo bhavat. This is also Bhagavad Gita. Tumulo bhavat. It become a tumultuous sound like that. Okay. Lokoyam. Can you split it, Brian Prabhu? Lokoyam. Very nice. Dehinosmin. Yeah. Yes. Shashvatoyam, Mataji. Yeah, good. Triptoham, Brian Bro. Yes. Rasopi. Yeah. So like that. Understand? So this is the sandhi. So what is happening? Before your visarga, there is akara. And after visarga is also akara, then this will happen. Even if it is akara, it will not work. It has to be akara only afterwards. And before also, it should be akara. Visarga is preceded also by a, and it is followed also by a. A meaning short a, not a also. So then this sandhi will work. You know. So we will see other combinations also, you know. What if it is followed by a, but what comes next is something else? Instead of a, if it is a, what will happen in that case? So all such cases you will have to see. See. Now this is the next one. If visarga is followed, visarga is preceded by akara, but what follows is akara. So you see here. Before visarga there is akara, but after visarga there is akara or ich, meaning any other vowel also. See, just one by one we are seeing the cases. You understand? First we are seeing visarga, which is preceded by a. So a plus visarga. See, visarga I am showing by this sign. You know this. This is in Roman. Plus again ahead also paravarna is a. So what happens in this case? We said it becomes o followed by avagraha. Like that. Now the second thing is you have akara followed by visarga, and next is akara or ich. Ich means any vowel except a. So basically leaving a all the vowels. So it can be e, u, r, l, a, I, o, whatever. No problem. In this case, what happens? You can see. Before visarga there is akara. After visarga there is akara or there is ich. So in this case, you can see the visarga goes away. There is elision of visarga. It's called as lopa. Elision. Lopa in Sanskrit.
For the other letters remain.
Yeah? So you can see example. Arjunaha plus agacchati. So, Brian Prabhu, before visarga, what is the vowel? Akar. After visarga, what is the vowel? Akar. So does it satisfy the condition? Yes. So what will happen with the visarga now?
So there's a elision of
The visarga. Yes. So now you see, Arjuna agacchati. Because the visarga got dropped, there is elision, lopa. So it is Arjuna agacchati. You will see like this. Yes, Prabhu.
another question, because you said that there can be several sandhis tying to one.
Yeah.
So actually, should it be
Arjuna agacchati.
agacchati, Arjuna agacchati
Yeah.
together?
Yes. So what happens is, after you do visarga sandhi, then finished. You don't apply any other sandhi. It works like lopaha shakalyasya. Once you apply lopaha shakalyasya, then even if it looks like hara iha, you will not make it hareha, right? So even here in visarga sandhi, once you apply it, that is like final sandhi. So usually how you do it is, first you apply the ach sandhis, swara sandhi, and then you apply visarga sandhi, and once you apply visarga sandhi, it's finished. Then you don't further apply any further sandhi. So it will stay as it is. Arjuna agacchati. Visarga sandhi, once you apply, then finished. You don't process it any further that way. So that's how in Shastras you will always see something like uvacha. See. This is Bhagavad Gita. So, what do you see, Mataji, here? Arjuna uvacha, right? Arjuna uvacha. But it is actually what? It is Arjunaha uvacha. So, if you go to synonyms, it will show you Arjunaha. But what has happened? This is a statement in which the sandhi has been made. So that's why it will be seen as Arjuna uvacha. And you will also pronounce it as Arjuna uvacha. If you say this as Arjunaha uvacha, that is not good, because sandhi has been made already. This is a shloka. Of course, within the shloka, this one is like a statement. But still, because it is part of shloka, so you don't break sandhi here. You will say Arjuna uvacha. Arjuna uvacha instead of Arjunaha uvacha. Although it is Arjunaha, you know that. Sandhi has made it as Arjuna, like that. So typically all this will be like this. You can see what is happening is, before visarga there is akara, and after visarga there is ukara. So does ukara fall in this ich or not?
Yes.
It falls. So that's why it is becoming like that. Arjuna uvacha. If it is Dhritarashtra uvacha, right, first verse, Dhritarashtra uvacha, it should be what actually? Dhritarashtra uvacha, but it's turning into Dhritarashtra uvacha. So, for a as well as all other vowels, it will work like that only. Arjunaha ichchati becomes Arjuna ichchati. Arjunaha ikshate becomes Arjuna ikshate. Anything like that. Arjunaha uvacha, see, you can see here. Arjuna uvacha. Arjunaha richchati, you can see. Arjunaha richchati is becoming Arjuna richchati. So this way, she has given all the examples with Arjuna word, you know. So whether there is ekar, aikar, aukar, like that, anything, it will follow, satisfy this condition, and that's how there will be elision of the visarga. And once visarga is elided, then nothing further. This will stay as it is, Arjuna aikshata. It will not become some another case of vriddhi sandhi or something. That's it, like that. So this is how it works, you see. This is 19. Okay. So she has named this as Arjuna Uvacha Sandhi. The Sandhi name is Arjuna Uvacha. So you can also say Krishna Uvacha. I can give the other name also, right? Basically, it's just to demonstrate that how the Sandhi is eluded in Arjuna Uvacha. So that's what. So those names, the prior names that we had in Visarga Sandhi, they are standard names. Like the prior names that we had in Ach Sandhi, like Yan Sandhi is a standard name. Savarna Dirgha, it's a standard name. It's directly coming from the sutra. But here, like these names are not there. But you can say, yeah, it's giving you some sense. So that's why there is. So that is it. Aha. So you can see, after Visarga, before Visarga we saw Akara, and then after Visarga we saw Akara, we saw Akara, we saw all other vowels. What should be the next thing? Next case? Consonants, very good. Yeah. So that is it. That's the third one. Akara before Visarga, then there is Visarga, and followed by consonants. Now here comes this soft and hard consonant rule. So if you have after Visarga soft consonants, it works in one way, and hard consonants, it works in another way. So soft consonants, that ash, that particular pratyahar is known as ash, because ash includes all the soft consonants, you can see. It includes basically all the vowels as well as soft consonants, because vowels are also soft, no? They are also known as soft. So that's why soft consonants plus vowel will be ash, like that. So here you can see. See this one. When a visarga is preceded by short and followed by hush, okay, so what she has done is she has only taken soft consonants, okay, instead of taking the vowels also, she has taken only hush, so which is fine. Hush means soft consonants, so we already looked at vowels, so no problem. Vowels is anyway done, no, so we don't have to include again them. Now we will only see the soft consonants, which is hush. If you go to that Maheshwar Sutra, hush would include all the soft consonants. You begin with ha and end with sha. You can see it will include all the soft consonants. Only the hard ones will be left out. What are the hard ones? Yes, what are the hard consonants? First two of all the vargas. First, see, hard consonants. I am asking what are the hard consonants. So what are the hard consonants? You know hard consonants. Which are the hard consonants? I had explained this in Sandhi. Hard consonants are first those 5 vargas, you know, ka varga, cha varga. In every varga, the first 2, they are all hard, meaning ka, kha. Then you come to cha, cha, cha. Then you come to ta, tha. Then ta, tha, and then finally pa, pha. These are all hard consonants, plus sha, sha, and sa. Huh? See, if you need to write down, you write down. What are the soft consonants? So you say that first and second of the class, meaning the Vargiya Vyanjanas, and then Shakara, Shakara and Sakara. Rest all is soft, This is the hard. First two plus Sha, Sha and Sa. Like that. So if you come to the Maheshwar Sutra, the soft consonants are shown by this pratyahar called as hush. Hush. It will all have the soft consonants. Hush. You begin with ha and go all the way up to sha. Hayavarat, lan, nyamangananam, jhabhai, ghadadash, jabagadash. So if this much of sutras will include all the soft consonants that way. So what happens when it is by soft consonants? The visarga turns into O. The visarga becomes O. So, this is also quite, this. The visarga is turning into O. So, like you have Krishnaha hasati. What will happen? Krishnaha hasati. Mataji, in Krishnaha hasati, you please tell me. See, this is the statement here. You can see. Before visarga, what is the vowel? After visarga, what is the consonant? After visarga, I am saying. This is your statement. Hakara, right? So, is hakara a soft consonant or not? Hakara is not soft consonant? It is, yeah. So does this satisfy this condition that we are looking at? So what will happen with the visarga? Oh, okay. So that's good. So Krishnaha hasati will become what? Yeah, that's it. So this is how it works. Krishna hasati. So now you understand why we are in Narsimharti saying all the time yato, yato, yami, to. That is because of this. See, it is like this. Now you can understand. What is the line? Ito. Okay? See, the words originally are like this. Itaha nrasimhaha, parato nrasimhaha, yataha yami, tataha nrasimhaha. This is the original words. Nrsimha is here, Nrsimha is there. Yataha yami, wherever I go, Nrsimha is there. That's what the meaning is. Yami, literally, the prayer, the devotee is saying, Yami, wherever I go, Yami, Tataha Narsimha, there is Narsimha. Meaning basically Narsimha is everywhere. So, Itaha Nrsimhaha, what is happening? Before this visarga, there is akara, and after this is nakara. So nakara is soft vowel or no? Soft vowel. So what will happen with this visarga? Mataji?
Yeah, it will change to ito.
Ito. So that's why it is becoming ito. Ito nrisimha. Now after this visarga, there is hard vowel or soft vowel, hard consonant or soft? Hard. So we have not yet seen the rule of what happens when it's hard, right? So that's why we will come to this later. It stays as it is, but it is pronounced in a different way. And there are two ways. Optionally, it works optionally. We have not come here yet. That's the next rule. What happens here? You know, here also it was parataha basically. Parataha. So what will happen with the parataha? Parato. Yataha, yataha yami. So you can see yataha. After visarga, what is? Yakara. Yakara is soft or hard? So what will happen with yataha? Yato. Again, yataha, yakar. What will happen here? Tataha, visarga. Next is nakara. What will happen for tataha? Tato. You understand? So this is how. Hito nrisimha parato nrisim. Okay, this also. Nrisimha should turn, no? This is nrisimha. And next is what? Yato. Right? So this also changes. Ito nrisimha parato nrisimha. Yato yato yami tato nrisimha. Now here your shloka charan is ending. That's why it is remaining haha. If you are thinking it is ending here, it is not. It is ending here. This much is one charana. You know, like that. I mean, whenever you have visarga, visarga remains as it is at the end of second charana, second pada. Where is that Narsimarthi? I'll show you. Songbook. Yeah. So you can see here now. Text 2. Sito nrisimha parato nrisimho. You can see also what meter is this. This is Upendra Vajra. You can see. Yesterday we saw Upendra Vajra. Yeah. So this is Upendra Vajra. Meaning you can even sing like this. Like Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto ito nrisimha parato nrisimho yato yato yami tato nrisimha bahir nrisimho hridaye nrisimho nrisimha madim sharanam prapadde. It can be sung like that because it is Upendra Vajra. So when you have the first, pada ending, that time you don't keep the visarga as it is. You look at the next one. And here it is yakara. So this nrisimha becomes nrisimho. But when you come here, what happens is this is a second pada. This is second pada or quarter, charan. So here it mandates that you maintain. Here there will be one danda actually. Danda, you understand? Vertical line. So danda means to at the end. So at that end, you keep the visarga as it is. Even if this was, the next one was mrudu, meaning soft consonant. See, this is bakara. Is it soft or is it hard? Mataji? Soft. So this should have become nrisimho, no? But it's not happening like that because this is the dvitiya pada. So there will be a danda here. Danda means the statement is completed. So then you will not change it. So
It's like end of sentence.
end of a sentence, yeah. So now you are learning it systematically, you understand it. Previously when you were taught, maybe somebody only told you, whenever there is visarga at the end of the line, you have to keep it as it is. Before that you don't have to pronounce it. But you should also know what is soft, hard, consonant, all that stuff also. Ha is? Ha is soft. Yeah. So because it is soft, no? See, Bahir Nrasimho, this was Nrasimhaha, and then next one is Hakara. Hakara is soft, it's not hard. So soft means this will become O, no? Yeah, meaning? Yeah, meaning before Visarga there is Akara, and after Visarga there is soft one. So it becomes Nrasimho. Okay. Here also it is Nrasimhaha. So Nrasimhaha is turning into Nrasimho. Why? Yeah, the next one is N, Nakara, followed by Rikara, Nri it is. So the first consonant is N in that. So that's why, So this also turned into Nrisimho, like that. So that's how. So here also, if you pronounce this as Nara, you can see what happens. Nara. I am changing this to Narasimham, right? That's how everybody sings. Just see. No info. Chanda Bhagna, Bhagna Chanda. The Chanda is broken. Because it was supposed to be 11, 11, 11, but you added one word, one syllable, so it became 12 in the fourth. Like that. So I am saying, as a student of Sanskrit, you should know these things. See, somebody is not a student of Sanskrit, so they may not understand, and they may feel like, oh, you are just being critical. But the point is, it's a science. If it is Nrisimham, you say Nrisimham. Like that. That's the point. Yeah. Yeah. So if you have to say it that way, little bit, it meaning in singing you will have to little bit adjust it in a proper way. Bahir Nrisimho Ridhaye Nrisimho Nrisimhamadim Sharanam Prapadde. So it has to be like little bit practice, right? Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapadde. Instead of that, Nrisimhamadim Sharanam Prapadde. It's that way. You are understanding, no? If this is Nru, like here, and if it is Nara, what is happening with the syllables? You are all learning this also, no? How many syllables are increasing?
One. It becomes from 1 to 2.
Yeah, it's becoming from 1 to 2. That is it. So that's the point. So you understand now how it is. That's why it is, the software is going berserk and it's not able to tell you what is this chanda, like that. As soon as you make it nru, it will give you immediately. Oh yes, this is, what? Yeah, diacritics, okay, diacritics, yeah, it has to be diacritics proper, if this is the line. See, Upendra Vajra. So like that, you understand? So, yeah, as much as possible you can try to sing it as it is. Otherwise, yeah, sometimes you may hear Ito Narshinga, right? All the different versions. Ito Narshinga or Ito, so many different versions. Nrishingo, Nrishinga, Narshinga. So it is ito Nrisimha, Parato Nrisimho, Yato Yato Yami, Tato Nrisimha, Bahir Nrisimho, Hridaye Nrisimho, Nrisimhamadim Sharanam Prapadye. This way. So, fine. You understand now how it is turning into O and Aha, O, Aha, like that. Yes, Krishna Vadati, Julian Prabhu. Krishna Vadati. Mataji, Krishna Ramate. Very nice. Ramaha Jayati. Yes. All right, what some different examples? Yeah. Tato Yuddhaya. Can you split it? Tato Yuddhaya. Tataha Yuddhaya. Exactly. Yo Vetti. Yo Vetti. Yaha Vetti. Right? Janma Karma Chame Divyam. Evam Yo Vetti. Yo Vetti means Yaha Vetti. One who knows. One who knows that my nature, my birth and my activities are transcendental. Tyaktva deham punarjanma. Having given up this body, punarjanma naiti. He does not achieve the punarjanma. Ma meti. He comes to me. Like that. No rajyam means, yes Mataji, no rajyam. Naha rajyam. Yes. Tejo jayate. Tejah jayate. Kako diyate. Yeah. Kakah diyate. The crow flies. Like that. Yo devaha. Partho dhanurdharaha. What should it be? Dhanurdhara. Exactly. Who is Partha? Arjuna. Yes. Very nice. Samaha bhutva, ajaha nityaha, nashto moho smritir labdva. You can see nashto moho. It's all o. It is basically becoming the nashtaha mohaha is turning into o. All these. Krishna, Arjuna says this, right? Nashto moho smritir labdva. Smritir labdha.
But the second word is not always a word.
Second word is what?
It's not always a word.
Second word is not always a verb. Oh, it can be anything. It can be verb, it can be subanta, tinganta, that's okay. You are only bothered about what is following, what varna is following. It can be word, it can be verb also. Like here, if you can see tejaha jayate. So jayate, as per you, is verb or subanta? What it is?
For my feeling, it's verb.
It is verb. So that is correct. Yeah. So these are all verbs. Very nice.
This is all verbs.
Yeah, verbs. Very true. So before we have learnt verbs, you started recognizing verbs. So that's all. So now, the next, after Visarga, you can see this has been the verbs. But yo devaha is verb? No. So you see. So irrespective of what is ahead, you may have verb, you may have subanta, tinganta. It basically looks for what is following after the Visarga. That's it, like that. And then it turns into O, like that. Uktaha Rishikeshaha. Yes, Brian Prabhu, what will this become? Yes. Ataha hi. Yes. Tataha yati. Yes. Yes. Dhyayataha vishayan. Yes. So in Gita you have dhyayato or dhyayataha. What is that? In Gita this verse is there, 2.62. Dhyayato vishayan pumsa. That is 2.62. So, dhyayato, you see. Because this is a verse, this will always be with sandhi. So as soon as you start analyzing, you know, it is dhyayataha, you know, this way. So first and foremost is you start recognizing the words. Now for you, word to word will start making a lot of sense, right? Because you understand what is the original word. It is dhyayataha here. This way. So like that. Krodho bhijayate, you know that. What it is? Krodho is krodha, and this bhijayate is abhijayate, like that. So you can see krodha abhijayate, this way. So like that. Okay. Dhyayatah vishyan. Kaha ramed, ko ramed. Yaha lokatrayam, yo lokatrayam. This way. Like that. So all these words. Pratyavayaha na vidyate. What will be it? Pratyavayaha na vidyate. It will turn into what, Prabhu? Yeah. Mahataha bhayat turns into? So what is this? This is a Bhagavad Gita verse. You know that? What number is? 2.40. Neha bhikramanashosti. Pratyavayo na vidyate. You see? Pratyavayaha na vidyate has turned into Pratyavayo na vidyate. What time is that?
It's exactly 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. Okay, yeah. And then Trayate Mahato Bhayat is turning into? See, Trayate Mahataha Bhayat is becoming what? Mahato Bhayat. Because this is Bakara. Bakar is soft consonant. So like that you can see. Even this you can see now. Neha bhikrama. Okay, good example. Now you are learning so much, right? Neha bhikramanashosti. Split this without seeing the synonyms below. Neha bhikramanashosti. Let us split this. This is all shown as one compound, one word. Can you start splitting this? Okay, first you want to say, this is abhikrama, right? So before that, what should it be? Yeah, let's see. Let's do it. Okay, neha bhikramanasha. So first you are understanding that abhikrama is certainly separate here. Abhikrama nasha. Nasho. Okay, let's keep it as it is. So before abhikrama nashosti, what should I write here then? Na plus iha. Good. Na plus iha became neha. Then that neha mixed with abhikrama nasho, it became neha bhikrama nasha. What about this nashosti? Can you split this also? Na plus iha plus abhikrama nasha. Plus asti. Okay? You see? This is how it is split. Na iha abhikramanasha asti. Iha means in this effort or in this matter. In this matter, na, not. Abhikramanasha, diminution. In this effort, diminution is not there. You know? So Prabhupada translates also like, in this endeavor there is no loss or diminution. You can see, you know. Abhikramanasha. Abhikramanasha means that whatever you have accomplished, it will not be taken away. So when somebody renders bhakti, whatever bhakti he has done, it goes into his eternal bank account. It is not destroyed. So if you have, in this life, if you finish 50% bhakti, so next life you are born with 50%. This is not the case with karma kand. You did lot of yagya, swaha, 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 and by that, suppose you achieved a great wealth in this world. You became a greatly wealthy man because of doing lot of sacrifices. Next life you are born. Will you be born with that wealth? You will not be born with that wealth, because that is karma kand, So that is called as abhikrama-nash. There is abhikrama-nash when it is karma. It's finished. With the death, it is gone, But bhakti, it's not like that. In the 9 stages of bhakti, if you have reached up to anartha nivrutti, suppose, next life you begin from there, So that's how sometimes you may see some devotees, These devotees, they come much later to bhakti than us. But we see that they very swiftly go ahead, You have seen like this? Yeah. So what's happening? You may see that that person has come later in bhakti, but previous life he is coming with 90%, And in this life, you might have started earlier than him, but you are there with 10%. So as soon as that 90% he starts accessing, you see person, so quickly he makes advancement. That way. So this is the reason. So that's why when we judge a devotee, we should never judge thinking like, he came after me. What? He's a junior, like that. You never know. Somebody may be a junior, but might have performed 99% of bhakti before. And then you see that extraordinarily that person is sincere and quickly he makes advancement. We are still struggling with our Hare Krishna, like that. So that's how it's important. Bhakti is a very different phenomenon. There is no abhikrama-nasha there, that way. With other paths, there is abhikrama-nasha. Okay? All right, so that is how. So we saw as akara plus visarga plus akara. We saw. What is remaining now in this case, where there is preceding akara, then there is visarga? Only the hard consonants are remaining. All right? Agreed? All the other cases we have seen. We saw all the vowels. We first saw akara. Then we saw leaving akara all the vowels. Ich. Very nice. Ich. Then after that we saw all the soft consonants also. Now what remains is only the hard consonant. We will take that in the end. Hard consonant, all of them together. There is just one rule for all the hard consonants. So we move on now. We move on that after visarga, instead of akara, there is akara after, before visarga, sorry. This is the second case now. You can say there is akara before the visarga, then there is visarga, and after visarga, we can say it's just one rule which basically drops the visarga. So it can all be just one thing, you can see. A plus visarga plus ash, like that. Ash. So what's happening here? When a visarga is preceded by akara and followed by ash, which means all the vowels and soft consonants. All the vowels and soft consonants. Ash. Okay? All vowels plus soft consonants. Just one case. It is handling everything here. Only the hard consonants will remain. That I told you anyway. Hard consonant is last thing. You know. We will just see one rule of hard consonant. That's it. So, if you have before visarga akara and after visarga any vowel or soft consonant, what happens? The visarga is dropped. It is dropped. Elided. It is gone. Okay. So, this is it. So see the example. Devaha plus asyanti. Yes, Devaha plus asyanti. Brian Prabhu, Devaha plus asyanti. Before Visarga, what is the vowel? Yes, after Visarga, what is the vowel? Akara. So does it fit this criterion? Yes. So what will happen here?
So the H the Visarga stuff,
Then it remains?
then it remains Deva Asyanti.
Exactly. So you see, Deva asyanti. And here now we are not going to make it Devasyanti. Same thing. Once you do the Visarga Sandhi, finished. Then you will not do anything further. So, Deva asyanti, like that. Devaha agachanti. Yes, Mataji. Deva agachanti. Devaha uchante becomes very nice. So same way. All the aha cases she has done with devaha. Devaha. It can be anything. Just deva has been used. So like Krishna says, yanti deva vrata devan pitrun yanti pitravrataha. You can see now. Yanti deva vrata. What's happening? Yanti deva vrata. Yeah. Yes, so you see here. Yanti deva vrata devan. So deva vrata devan. What should be this word deva vrata devan, Brian Prabhu? Because you are seeing this deva vrata. Is this some woman called as deva vrata? The female, see, one is Devavrata is a male name, and if you were to turn it into female, it will become Devavrata. So is Krishna talking about some personality called Devavrata? Or is it something else? Devavrataha, very nice. And then that is the Visarga is elided because of? Yeah. Yes, so it is like that. It is Devavrataha. And if you see it as Devavrataha, what should be the Pratipadikam in this, Prabhu? Devavrata. What would be Devavrataha? It would be which Vachanam of Devavrata? Bahuvachanam. Very good. So you are processing now. You see? Devavrata is Bahuvachanam. Devavrata means one who has taken the vrata of a Deva. He is a worshipper of that Deva. So Bahuvachanam. Devavrataha, those who are worshippers of Deva, Yanti means go or attain. Whom do they attain? Devan Yanti. Devan is, looking at Devan, you are getting some sense. What is Devan? Just see it as Rama. So, Devan is what? Julian Prabhu, Devan. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. I'm asking basically, what do you understand by Devan?
Deva, like the Devatas.
Yeah, but like, I mean, which Vibhakti, which Vachana, which... That will be Devat, no? Devan is what? You know? Ramah Ramo Ramaha, Ramam Ramo Raman, Raman. What is Raman? Bahuvachanam of Dvitiya, right? So Devan will be Bahuvachanam of Dvitiya, accusative case. Two Devas, or basically Devas. So what does this mean? Devavrataha devan yanti. The worshippers of devatas attain devatas. That's the meaning. Yanti means attain or they go to. So, Devavrataha, the worshippers of the Deva, they go to the Devatas. That's what Krishna is saying. You know. Similarly, Pitruvrataha Pitrunyanti. Those who are Pitruvrataha, those who are worshippers of Pitrus, they go to Pitrus. Pitrun is also Dvitiya Bahuvachanam. Bhutani Yanti Bhuteja. Those who are worshippers of Bhutas, they go to Bhutas, Bhutani. So now why that is Bhutani? Because Bhuta is Napunsaklingi. So Napunsaklingi word will become Bhutam Bhute Bhutani. Huh?
It is more.
More, yeah. Many of them, yes. So Krishna is speaking in the same style, all 4 lines. He is saying worshippers of Devatas go to the Devatas. Worshippers of the Pitras go to the, Pitras means forefathers. Worshippers of Pitras go to the forefathers. Worshippers of the ghosts go to the ghosts. And finally he says, Yanti Madhyajinopi Mam. And those who are worshippers of me, where do they go? They go to ghosts? No, they come to me. Mam Yanti. See? It's a very plain verse. Like that, very clearly. So if you can just, I am saying, you are able to process, no? It will start making you a great sense. So that's what, you have to have a good grip over what you have learned. Like Ramaha, Raman. So Devaha, Devan. You should be able to capture it like that. Then it will become clear to you. This way. So that's how it is. So here Deva Vrataha, if you go to the synonyms, you will see it is Deva Vrataha. Like that. So what is happening is this sandhi that we saw just now. Deva Vrataha Devan has actually become Deva Vrata Devan. This way. So like that you see many examples of this. All right. So whenever there is a visarga, before that there is akara, this is how it will work. It will. See, she has given examples also. Deva api. Yes, Mataji, what should it be? Deva api. Yeah. It is becoming Deva api. So what should this be originally? Devaha api. Very nice. Manigana iva. Julian Prabhu. Yeah. Where does Krishna say Manigana iva? Bhagavad Gita. You have to memorize Bhagavad Gita verses. I don't see, you don't know many verses, all of you. Hardly any. Like that. So you should remember. Like in India, these verses will be like everybody knows. They'll say Manigana, Sutre Manigana iva. Yes. Like that. Mattah parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya. Mai sarvamidam protam sutre manigana iva. Like that. So 7th chapter, 7.7. Yeah, see this is it. BG 7.7. Sutre manigana iva. Sutre manigana iva. So manigana iva, Mataji, it is actually what? Manigana iva is what? No, not translation. I am saying, what is the word this? This is a Manigana only, or there is some Visarg Sandhi has happened here? The current one which we are studying. Yeah, Maniganaha iva. Yeah, you see. You will see here, Maniganaha. Pearls. See, this is also what? Maniganaha is also Bahuvachanam. Same like Rama. Rama, instead of that, it is Manigana. So, Maniganaha means pearls. Pearls are strung on a thread. Sutre. Sutre is which way bhakti? You have learnt everything. Just have to apply it now. Sutra, Sutre. Ram, Rame. Which one is Rame? Ramat is Panchami. Saptami. Rame means in Rama. So Sutre will mean what? On or in thread. Just as pearls are strung on thread or in thread. Depends, whatever way you want to write. See, Sutre on a thread. Sutra means thread. Like that. So actually if you start applying your brains based on the knowledge you have, you will start processing it. It will start making you sense. But you have to apply that way. So that's what I'm saying. When you are learning Sanskrit, no, take Gita verses and try to apply if you can understand something from there. And look at the synonyms like that. In fact, there is a book on Bhagavad Gita, entire grammar also. I'll share that book. Bhagavad Gita's every verse is analyzed for which case, which vachanam, every verse. So you can take a verse and you can see for yourself which case, which vibhakti, which vachanam, everything is there. Bhagavad Gita, there is so much work done that, all 700 verses are analyzed like that. So that's how Sutre Manigana Eva. Okay. Let's go ahead. So did we deal with cases where Visarga is preceded by A? Done? Done. For all the soft consonants, it's done. So now we move on to the next. So Akara and Akara is done, right? Now we move to the next one. Akar is done, Akar is done. See, when you are learning these subjects, when you are learning it specifically, particularly, then you understand everything. But when it's all together, then you have to have, you will have to practice it nicely. See, because Krishna or meaning Shastra are not going to speak like this, no. That, our students have only learnt Visarga Sandhi. So let me give example of Visarga Sandhi. Krishna is going to use, Visarga Sandhi, Hal Sandhi, Ach Sandhi, Kridanta, Tinganta, everything together. Like that. Jai Shri Shri Prahalad Lakshmi Narasimha Bhagavan ki Jai. So, ich plus Visarga now. See, you have ich. This is Sanskrit, meaning the pratyahar, ich pratyahar, plus visarga, followed by ash, meaning all vowels and the soft consonants. Ash. Yeah, except good, because we have already dealt. Right? So you can see, except So ich would mean all the consonants which are apart from akara, all the vowels apart from akara. So take now, everything is just one rule. Ich means any vowel except akara, akara or akara, plus visarga, plus any vowel except akara, and soft consonants all, they are included. So what happens here? The visarga turns into refa. Yeah, this is interesting one. Visarga turns into refa. So you have rishihi plus asti. Yes, Julian Prabhu, rishihi plus asti will become what? Rishirasti. So what's happening, you see, this is the visarga. Before visarga there is ikara, which is ich. After visarga there is akara. So now this ash can include everything. Any vowel other than avarna and followed by ash. Yeah, so now here if you see rishihi asti, because prior it is rishirasti, so then it's fine. Meaning ahead, actually this except a should not be here. It is here actually. Ich means except a. This is ash, this is just plain, right? Yeah, now it's correct. So, you have Rishihi plus Asti becomes Rishir Asti. The Visarga gets replaced by Refa. So, this Sandhi is just universal actually, it is just everywhere. It is so much there in Sanskrit. You will find hundreds of examples of this Sandhi where the Refa comes in like that. So, this is just everywhere. Guruhu Asti. What will it become, Mataji? Guru Rasti. Guruhu Bhavati. Gurur Bhavati. And then this Refa goes next and Gurur Bhavati. It becomes one Subhan, one just word like that. So you can see Krishna has used this in many places in the Bhagavad Gita. Agniraham. Agniraham. Yes, Brian Pro.
It was before
Agnihi
Agnihi.
aham. Very nice. So becomes Agniraham. Rishir bhavati, Rishihi bhavati. Bhruguraham. See, Bhruguraham. So you can see some word here clearly. Bhruguraham.
Oh, sorry, I did wrong.
Bhr. Bhruguhu plus aham. Like that. Yajureva. Yajureva. You want to tell, Mataji? Very nice. Yajuhu plus eva. Yajuhu eva becomes Yajureva. Yajuhu is the Yajurveda. Like that. Yajuhu eva. Gurur Brahma. Yes, Brian Prabhu. Yeah. Mayavadis are very fond of this prayer. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Deva Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Like that. Of course, it's a Puranic prayer. We used to all recite this in childhood. But the sense should be understood, no? Gurur Brahma, meaning Guru is as worshipable as Brahma. Gurur Vishnu, meaning Guru is as worshipable as Vishnu. Guru Sakshat, Maheshwara. Guru is as worshipable as, Maheshwara. That's the sense in which it is spoken. It's not that Guru is only Brahma, Guru is only Vishnu, and Guru is only Maheshwara. No, that's not the meaning there. So, yeah, but then because they have Mayavadi understanding, so they take it that way, like that, Prakrutehe Vashad. Yes, Julian Prabhu, Prakrutehe Vashad. Prakruter Vashad. Yeah. So that becomes Prakruter Vashat. That is what is here. Yes. Tayorna. Can you split this? Gopigita Mataji. Tayoho. Yeah, you should say Tayoho. Tayoho plus na. Tayorna. Like that. Etayoh rekam becomes etayoho ekam. Yogairapi. Urvairapi. These are all Bhagavad Gita words actually. Api. Very nice. Yogaihi api. Dvandvair vimuktaha. Brian Prabhu. Dvandvair vimuktaha. Very nice. Sarvairaham. Sarvaihi aham. Senayor ubhayor madhe. Yeah. Tell this. Who wants to tell? Senayor ubhayor madhe. Very nice. Madhe. Very nice. Yes. Senayoho ubhayoho madhe. So Senayoho ubhayoho madhe means ubhayoho means both. Senayoho means armies. Madhe. Between the two armies. Krishna is saying, right? Arjuna is saying, Senayor ubhayor madhe ratham sthapaya me achyuta. Oh Achyuta, please take my chariot in between the two armies. So that is senayor ubhayor madhye, this way. Kevalayar indriyayar api.
Kevalaihi indriyaihi plus api.
Very nice, yeah. Kevalaihi indriyaihi plus api. Good. This is also Bhagavad Gita. Kevalayar indriyayar api. So whenever in the shloka you will see it is sandhi pada. You will not see it without sandhi, because as I told you, sandhi is a must when it comes to shloka. You can see kevalayar indriyayar api. Kayena manasa buddhya kevalayar indriyayar api yoginah karma kurvanti sangam tyaktva atma shuddhaye. Like that. So kevalaihi, you will see below, kevalaihi indriyaihi api. That way. Kevalaihi indriyaihi api. That becomes kevalayar indriyayar api. Okay. So this way. So this sandhi is just as I said, everywhere, because it is covering, you can see, in this visarga, anything that is before visarga, any vowel which is not akara, it gets covered. So, ukara, ikara, aikara, ekara, okara, whatever it is, it gets covered in this. So that's why this sandhi is quite prominent in visarga sandhi. You will find it just everywhere, many places it will be there, this way. So that is it. So now we come to the hard consonants, last part. Okay, we cover now the hard consonants. So you can see ach plus visarga. So now in the hard consonants, you can see first case is you have ach. Ach means all the vowels, right? Any vowel, plus visarga, plus kakara or khakara. Or you have another case is ach plus visarga plus pakara, phakara. So these are little specifics, See, we are talking about hard consonants, means what all we have to deal with. Can you tell me? What all we will have to deal with? Kakara, khakara, then chakara, chakara, then takara and thakara, then takara, thakara, then pakara, phakara. What more? Shakara, shakara, sakara. Fine. This much we have to deal with. So now we are dealing with kakara, khakara and pakara, phakara. So what happens? You can see visarga. Before visarga, ach, meaning any vowel. Any vowel. Just one rule. Any vowel. And you have after that visarga followed by kakara or khakara. See here, you can see visarga followed by kakara, khakara. So what happens here? When visarga is followed by kakara or khakara, the visarga becomes jihva muliyaha. Optionally. Remember this, it's optionally. So it becomes optionally jihva muliya. Jihva muli is a sound to pronounce the visarga before ka, kakara or khakara. The sound is produced by the vibration of the root of the tongue. It can be written like this. So you see, this visarga plus kakara, khakara, either you can write like this, or you can leave it as it is. See, this visarga, you can write it like this. The example we will see. Or optionally, You just leave it as it is. So, you see, Ramah kathayati, Ramah kathayati. Before Visarga, there is Akara. So, Ach, fine. After Visarga, there is Kakara, hard consonant, fine. This is the case, right, that we have. So, Ramah kathayati. What happens? So, it can turn into Jivva Muliya, where you say Ramah kathayati will turn into Rama kathayati. Rama kathayati. It's like a throat clearing sound. If you have some throat infection, how do you see? It's a sound like that. Rama kathayati, this is there, right? Like that it is made. Yeah, throat clearing. So either you say like that, or if you feel your throat is all right, then you say Ramaha kathayati, plain, because it is optionally, right? See, optionally. So you either, you leave it as it is, Ramaha kathayati, or you say Rama kathayati, kathayati, like that. Of course, the Jiva Mulya sound, I mean, many experts have some different kind of opinions also on it, but it is basically a sound like you clear the throat. Rama, Ramah kathayati, this will be the plain. And even if you just say it like this, like I have seen some teachers, they will say Rama kathayati, Rama mak, mak, that's the sound basically. Rama kathayati, Rama kathayati, like that. As if you are connecting ka. So then they'll say Rama kathayati, or Rama kathayati, Rama kathayati. So that mak, mak, that kind of sound, this way. So same way with Rama khadati. Either you say Rama khadati, or you say Rama khadati. Rama khadati. Yeah, Rama khadati, this way. So, so, yeah, might sound little funny. So,
Sounds a bit violent. Sounds violent.
okay, so you can just keep it as it is, no problem. You have an option, no? So you can see, here it is kept as it is, here it is made into Jiva Muliya. Or here they have used the Jiva Muliya, but you can also leave it as it is. Optionally it says. It becomes Jiva Muliya optionally, that way. So, there is an exception. When Visarga is followed by Kakar or Khakara, which is followed by Shar, the Visarga does not become Jiva Muliya. Just there is one exception for this. If you have Visarga followed by Kakara, but then the next letter is Shar, Shar. So, meaning the next letter is Sha. Shashasar. The next letter is Sha, Sha or Sa. Then it does not become Jiva Muliya. It should stay as it is. So, you are getting this? See, it's like this. Ramaha. Okay? Kshamyate. All right. So now by our rule, before Visarga, Ramaha, not Rama, Rama. Before Visarga there is Ach, okay? After Visarga there is Kakar, right? Kakar is there. You see this? Yeah. So now this should have become Jiva Muliya, right? You should have made it into Jiva Muliya. It should become like this. By the rule, this rule. But there is an exception that after this Kakara, if you have Shar, Shar Pratyahar, Shar. What is Shar Pratyahar? It is Shakara, Shakara and Sakara. These three. Okay. So if after your kakara what comes is either of these, then it will not turn into Jivamoliya. It will not work. It stays as it is. You will have to write it as it is. Ramaha Kshamyate. Like that. So it will stay as it is. There is no option here. It has to be Ramaha Kshamyate. Rama Kshamyate. Ramaha Kshamyate. Instead of Rama Kshamyate. You can't say like that. You understand? Because there is shar after kakar. Visarga does not become jivvamuliya. This way. Ramaha Kshamyate. Ksha. Ramaha Kshamyate. Like that. This ksha, you have to practice little bit. It is kakara and shakara. Ksha, ksha, kshatriya, kshama, kshamyate. Yeah, it's like that. Kakara and then ksha, that ksha is there. Ksha, it becomes. Ramaha kshamyate, like that. This way. Okay, so this is how it is. No Jivvamuliya, you can see. It's not turning into Jivvamuliya. It will only stay as it is. This is the point. So, you can see. Kaivartakaha plus Keshavaha. What will happen here? Kaivartakaha plus Keshavaha. Brian Prabhu. Yeah, you will have to say Kaivartakaha plus Keshava either, or Kaivartaka Keshavaha. Ka. After that Ka, and then the next Ka is there. So, you say it together like that. Yogastaha Kuru or Yogastha Kuru. Yogastha Kuru. Like that. Stha. Or you can just say, keep it as it is, no problem. I just plain Yogastha Kuru. So usually I don't make Jivvamuliya sound and all, because sometimes it may sound funny also to people. You can just say it because you have the option. Yogastha Kuru Karmani Sangam Tyaktva Dhananjaya. Like that. Or Yajñah Karma Samudbhavaha. This one also you can see. So all those after Visarga following the kakar or khakar, it can become Jivvamuliya or it can be optionally kept as it is. Yogaha karma sukaushalam, yoga karma sukaushalam, nigraha kim or nigrah kim, yoginah kurma kurvanti, yah khanati, yah khanati, va yah khanati. Yeah, janaha khiddyante va janah khiddyante. Janah khiddyante, like that. So remember, kakara, khakara, See, sukhinaha kshatriya partha labhante yuddham idrisham. Sri Krishna says, sukhinaha kshatriya Sukhinaha Kshatriyaha. This is it. You can see. Sukhinaha Kshatriyaha Partha. See, double example is there. Brian Prabhu, you can see. Sukhinaha and then Kshatriyaha and then Partha. So you can see this Visarga also stayed as it is, because next one is what? Ksha, in which, what's the first letter? Ksha, kakara, yeah. Kakara plus shakara becomes ksha. And then after kshatriyaha also, you are seeing the Visarga did not disappear. Why? Nahin, kshatriyaha, it didn't disappear, because it is optional. And what is the next one? It is which? Pakara, no, it is. Pakara is hard consonant, Karkash Vyanjan. So you see, that's why it didn't disappear. If there was some, instead of Partha, if it was, something else, like Mohana or something, whatever. What would have happened here? Kshatriyaha, if it was something beginning with Makara, then what happens when Visarga is prior, Visarga is preceded by Akara and it is followed by a soft consonant? Yeah, it will be elided. Elided. So it would have just stayed as Kshatriya. But because here is Pakara, so it has stayed as it is. So you can say this as Sukhinaha Kshatriyah Partha Labhante Yuddham Idrisham. You will have to pronounce that Visarga. You can't leave it because it is preceded by the, or rather it is preceded by the hard consonants. Okay. So this way. So same rule is there for Upadmaniya also. Same. Ramaha Pashyati. What happens when Pakara or Phakara comes after the Visarga? Rama Pashyati or Rama Pashyati. Rama Mup. That Upadmaniya sound is done by blowing through rounded lips. Like that. Rama Pashyati. Rama Pashyati. Rama is there, right? So Ramaha Pashyati or Rama Pashyati. Yeah, Rama Phalitaha. That your lips will become like this. Rama Phalitaha. That way. Rama Phalitaha. Or Ramaha Phalita. Just plain. Ramaha Pashyati. Like that. But you will never pronounce this as Rama Pashyati. That Visarga should be pronounced. Either you say Ramaha Pashyati or you say Rama Pashyati. Rama Pashyati. Like that. So, optionally, this is also optional. Alright? So that's why in your Ito Nrasimha, after that there comes Parato. Right? So then that should be pronounced. Ito Nrisimha Parato. You can see what has happened here. Ito, Itaha became Ito, Nrisimha didn't become Nrisimho. Why? Because next one is Pakara. So that's why it stayed as it is. So, Ito Nrisimha Parato Nrisimho Yato Yato Yami Tato Nrisimha Bahir Nrisimho Hridaye Nrisimho Nrisimha Madim Sharanam Prapadde. So, this one is only remaining here. All other Visargas have turned into O. O, because the next one was soft. But this one remained because it is Pa. Pakar is the next. Like that. This way. So, that's how. See, this Bahir is also Bahihi. Bahihi has become Bahir. So, that same Sandhi that we saw. So, this is it. Yah Pashyati. Yah Pashyati. Yah Pashyati. Punah Punaha. Punah Punah. Purushaha Purushaha. Purushaha Purusha. Purushah Purushaha. Mamakaha Pandavaha. Mamakah Pandava. Mamakah Ka. Ka. Mamakah Pandavaha. Or you can say Mamakah Pandavaha. Karmana Phalam. Karmana Phalam. Kripanaha phalahetavaha. Ishubhi pratiyotsyami. Ishubhi. So all these are Bhagavad Gita examples. You can see either pakara is coming ahead or phakara is coming ahead. Kripana phalahetavaha. Kripana phalahetavaha. This way. Okay. So you can see this. So anytime in a verse you see a visarga and it is not at the end of pada, you can 100% be sure that the visarga is coming because the next letter should be a hard consonant. Otherwise, there is no reason why that visarga should stay there like that. It should either turn in O or something should happen, right? So that's why somebody in the shloka is breaking visarga and singing, that will be considered a sign of not having the knowledge of Shastra or knowledge of the language, basically. So you should never break the visargas in the shlokas. You should just sing them straightforward, that way. Yes, Prabhu.
I have a question regarding also yesterday. So you mentioned that we're not going to manage to see certain topics at the end.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask if you give some kind of overview. What are these topics about, and like how when we are going to go on by ourselves, like which are maybe some topics that are important, or some others that should be tackled before, or so give a direction.
Yeah, I can do that. Yes. Quickly I'll give. Yeah. Yes, some sort of quick overview I can give, at least for the verbs. Maybe, Prabhu, verbs is possible, kridantas and, samas, these are big topics. They'll take time. But verbs, I'll give you a certain idea, because once you get idea of one tense, all other 10 tenses will follow the same thing. So we'll try to see, Should we have a class on Saturday or no? You are already engaged some. Just morning, not the evening, because I am myself engaged in evening. If you wish to have, otherwise tomorrow we can try to fit in something.
Can we meet a little bit earlier tomorrow or on time, because we always
No, probably, I think probably tomorrow the evening session also, we may not need for Chanda. Today probably Chanda will get finished. So I think then tomorrow, the evening session also will be there. So I can finish Hal Sandhi in 3 hours and 1 hour I can give for overview. Something like that we'll try to work out. So that Saturday, we don't have to have class on Saturday. Okay? Yes, Prabhu, we'll do like that. At least, yeah, if you get some idea how the Tingantas work, then you can yourself pursue something. Okay, so we dealt with kakara, khakara, pakara, phakara. Next, this, chakara, and these are remaining, right? So now you see. Visarga, you have visarga, followed by, before that anything is fine. Visarga followed by chakara, chakara and shakara.
everything remaining.
Not everything remaining. Now for these 3 combinations, 3 subtypes or rules. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like this. We are just finishing off with this. It's done now. So like you see, what are we pending with? Chakara, chakara. So now what happens? Chakara, chakara and shakara, they go together. So this is done. Takara, thakara and shakara, they go together. This is done. And takara, thakara and sakara, they go together. So there are these 3 rules and it is done. Okay. So ach plus hakara plus you have chakara, chakara and shakara, not shakara. So what happens here? See, visarga plus chakara or chakara or shakara. So what happens is visarga gets replaced by Shakara. Okay. Visarga gets replaced by Shakara. The last one will replace. So if you take examples, lot of examples, like Mamakaha, Mamakaha plus Cha. Or you can say, okay, in Bhagavad Gita's example, if you want to take, then instead of, okay, it can be anything. I want to show you. Mamakaha plus Cha. What will happen here? You see, before Visarga, Akar, Ach, so fine. After Visarga, Chakar, fine. Visarga gets replaced with what? Sha. So it will become Ma, Ka, Ch. Mamakascha. So this sandhi is also at many places. Mamakascha. So there in Gita it has happened between Pandavaha plus Cha. That's right? Yeah. Or Chaiva. Cha plus Eva you can take. So then it becomes further Pura. So you can say Pandavaha plus Cha plus Eva. So Mataji, Pandavaha plus Cha will become what? Pandavascha first it will become. Then Pandavascha plus Eva? Chaiva. Yeah. That is which sandhi? Remember? No. Yeah. Even if you don't remember. Yeah. That's with this sandhi. Pandavash Chaiva. Pandavash Chaiva. Like that. So this is the sandhi pada. Now you can understand, this should be written like one word, one pada. But when they will write, they will break it so that you can pronounce. But actually it is one thing, right? There is no reason to put it here by some break, except to help you in the pronunciation. Otherwise it's just one thing, Pandavash Chaiva. But they will put some break because, okay, Pandavash Chaiva, it will help you in pronunciation. And this way. So, like that. Ramaha Charati. Yes. Ramaha Charati becomes Ramash Charati. Ramaha Chotayati. Ramash Chotayati. So, like that. The Sha comes at many places. You know, Bhishmaha plus Cha. What will it become? Yeah, that's it. See, Gita. Shri Krishna is, no, not Shri Krishna. This is actually Duryodhan speaking here. Okay. You know, Bhavan, Bhishma plus Cha becomes what? Yes. Karnaha plus Cha. Krupaha plus Cha. Vikarnaha plus Cha. So, see, so many examples here itself. Bhishmascha, Karanascha, Krupascha, Vikarnascha, all of them like that. So, that's how. Cha, Cha. Okay, now what happens only in case of Shakara? This Shakara is there, right? So, in case of Shakara, see, you can see that third line in the screen. When Visarga is followed by Shakara, Shakara, Sakara, the substitution is optional. So, we have seen this rule that it turns into Shakara, but especially out of this Shakara, it is there, then the substitution is optional, meaning you can have Like take this example, Shantihi. Shantihi. You have heard this? In all the Upanishads there will be, in the beginning you will be have a Shanti part in Upanishads. Every Upanishad begins with a Shanti part. Like Isha Upanishad Shanti part is what? Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi. So now in that Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi, you can see there is a Visarga followed by Shakara. So you can say it in two ways. Either you can leave it as it is, or you can say Shantish Shantihi. You can say Shantish. Om Shantish Shantish Shantihi. So the last one was end of the, so there we are not saying Shantish. But the first two Shantis, you can say Shantish, or you can say Shantihi also. It's optional. Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi, or Om Shantish Shantish Shantihi, like that, this way. So there are different Shanti pathas like that. Sahana vavatu, sahanau bhunaktu, sahaviryam karavavahai. That is another Shanti part. So that way. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Okay, so that is it. When it comes to ta, tha, now we come to the next one. Ta, tha, and sha. Ta, tha, sha. What happens? The hakar turns into shakara at the last one, like that. So you can see the examples, simple examples. Yeah. Just we are ending now, 5 minutes. Yes. Jai Shri Shri Prahlad Lakshmi Narasimhadeva Bhagavan ki jai. You see, Ramaha plus tikate. So after Visarga there is takara, right? So it will become what? Yes, Mataji? Ramaha plus tikate. Yeah, Ramash tikate, you see. Ramaha plus thakkuraha. Ramash thakkuraha. Ramash. Thakkuraha means master. Thakurji. You have heard this? Thakurji. So that's the Sanskrit. Thakkuraha. The master. Swami. Ramash thakkuraha. That way. Manaha plus shashthani. But what happens when it comes to sha? The same thing, like it's optional. Either you say manaha shashthani or you say manas shashthani. Both is fine. Shri Krishna is using this, right? Manas shashthani indriyani prakritisthani karshati. Manas shashthani or manaha shashthani. Both are fine. Okay. And then final one is ta, tha and sa. So it gets replaced by the last one, sa. So it becomes Ramaha tarati becomes Ramas tarati. Ramaha thudati becomes Ramas thudati. And this final one is again option. Either you can have Ramaha sarati or you can say Ramas sarati. This way. So you can see it's just filled with examples. Manascha. Yes, Brian Prabhu, what is Manascha? Very nice. Ananyas chintayantaha. You will be able to break, Mataji? Ananyas chintayanta. Plus Chintayantaha. Very nice. Ananyaha plus Chintayantaha. That's good. Vepathuscha. Mataji, you will be able to tell? very good. Vepathuhu plus cha, vepathushcha. Hareshcharanam, Guroshcharanam. Very good. Gaushcha. Yeah. Ramashtikade, Ramahatikade. Same example. Okay, Matra Sparshastu. Your favorite. Matra Sparshastu. Tell me. Plus? Astu? Why should be it Astu? Matra Sparshaha plus tu. This is Visarga Sandhi, no? So Matra Sparshaha plus tu becomes Matra Sparshast. The last one, see this one. Ramaha Tarati becomes Ramas Tarati, right? Here. So,
Yeah, I was confused because of this
no, it's Matra Sparshaha plus tu. All right. Anayos Tattvadarshibhi. Brian Prabhu, you can tell this. Anayos Tattvadarshibhi. Yeah. You see there is sta here. So that is where it will be broken. That's it. Anayoho plus Tattvadarshibhi. Vimuktaihi plus tu. Gauhu plus tarati. Like that. Ramaha plus chinoti becomes Ramash chinoti. Kavehe chittam. Kavesh chittam. Eshaha plus tika. Eshaha plus tikaha. What will happen? Eshashtikaha. Sha. Like that. So this way. All right. So that's it. Practice of all Visarga Sandhi together now. Whatever you have learned. She has given very nice practice. If you do this practice, Visarga Sandhi will be first class. Understood? So, but only thing is, yeah, it is in Devanagari. All combinations she has covered. Very good practice actually. So, all right. So that completes the topic of Visarga Sandhi. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.